My dearest love, I need to be completely transparent with you about something that has been on my mind and in my heart. I want you to understand that I am, by nature, a rather selfish person. This is not something I feel ashamed to admit, nor is it something I wish to hide behind polite words or socially acceptable phrases. It is simply the truth of who I am, and honesty has always been the foundation upon which I want to build our relationship. When I made the choice to be with you, when I decided that you were the person I wanted to spend my life with, it was not born out of some noble belief that you desperately needed me in your life. I did not choose you because I thought I possessed some unique gift that the world could not provide you, or because I believed myself to be your savior in any way. No, my reasons were far more personal, far more centered on what I knew you would bring into my existence. I chose you for entirely selfish reasons, and I am being utterly honest and forthcoming about that truth. Deep within my soul, in that quiet place where we keep our most certain convictions, I understood something profound about what it would mean to have you in my life. I realized that being with you would mean I would never have to spend another moment of my existence consumed by worry or anxiety about the future. I felt this incredible, almost inexplicable confidence rising within me, a certainty that with you standing beside me, walking this journey of life alongside me, I would possess the strength and courage to handle absolutely anything that fate, destiny, or the universe decided to place in my path. In you, I discovered something extraordinarily rare in this world, something that many people search for their entire lives and never find. I found an unshakable support system, a foundation that would never crumble beneath my feet. I found someone who would stand with me, remain steadfast beside me, even when everything else in our world seemed to be crumbling and falling apart around us. I am fully aware that life is unpredictable and often filled with unexpected challenges, difficulties, and obstacles that we cannot foresee or prepare for in advance. Life has a way of surprising us, of throwing curveballs when we least expect them, of testing our resolve and our strength in ways we never imagined. But somehow, from the moment I truly understood who you were, I have always carried this profound feeling within me that none of those challenges would truly matter in any significant way as long as you were with me. I have this deep, unwavering certainty embedded in my heart that you will always believe in me, even when I struggle to believe in myself. You will encourage me to pursue my dreams with passion and determination, even when those dreams seem impossible or too far out of reach. You will push me, gently but firmly, to become the absolute best version of myself, to reach heights I never thought I could achieve on my own. Your faith in me is what gives me this sense of confidence that I carry with me every single day. It steadies me when the ground beneath me feels uncertain. It brings me peace when the world around me feels chaotic and overwhelming. It helps me face whatever the future might bring with courage rather than fear. With you by my side, I do not have to worry about being judged for my thoughts, my feelings, or my choices. I do not have to fear being misunderstood when I express myself or share the deeper parts of who I am. My heart has always known, with a certainty that goes beyond logic or reason, that you would accept me exactly as I am. You would embrace me with all my flaws, with all my imperfections, with all the broken and unfinished parts of myself that I sometimes try to hide from the world. You make me feel completely safe in a way that I have never experienced before. You create this space where I can be my authentic self, my real self, without wearing any masks or pretending to be something I am not. There is no fear of rejection in your presence, no anxiety about whether I am enough or whether I measure up to some impossible standard. From the very moment I really got to know you on a deeper level, when I moved beyond surface conversations and began to understand the essence of who you are, I realized that you were a person with incredible, unwavering loyalty. The kind of loyalty that is so rare in this modern world, where commitments are often broken and promises are frequently forgotten. Your loyalty is not the shallow kind that exists only when things are easy or convenient. It is the deep, enduring kind that remains constant through storms and sunshine alike. This is something I treasure more deeply than I can adequately express with mere words. With you, I never have to carry the fear of heartbreak in my chest like a heavy stone. I never have to worry about betrayal or deception entering our relationship like poison. I never have to be afraid of being emotionally abandoned when times get difficult or when I am not at my best. I have come to understand with absolute clarity that with you by my side, my life transforms into something resembling a smooth journey. It is almost as if everything becomes so much easier to navigate, so much more manageable, so much less overwhelming than it would be without you. You care so profoundly about the people around you, not just me but everyone who crosses your path. Your compassion knows no boundaries. Your empathy reaches out to those who are hurting, those who are struggling, those who need a kind word or a gentle touch. The way you show kindness to others, both through grand gestures and small, everyday acts, is something I deeply admire and respect. That is when I knew, beyond any shadow of doubt, that you would always help me take care of my family, those people who mean everything to me. I realized that you were someone who would never force me to make the impossible choice between you and the people I love. You would never demand that kind of painful division of my heart. That reassurance, that knowledge that you embrace all the parts of my life including my family, means absolutely everything to me. What I have also learned through our time together is that you have faced your own significant struggles and challenges throughout your life. You have walked through pain that others cannot see. You have endured judgment from people who did not understand you or your circumstances. You have lived through difficult times that tested you, shaped you, refined you like fire refines precious metal, transforming you into the absolutely amazing person you are today. Those experiences, as painful as they may have been at the time, have gifted you with wisdom and maturity that goes far beyond your years. They have given you this remarkable ability to understand other people's pain with ease and grace, to recognize suffering in others because you have known it yourself. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that if I ever mess up or make mistakes, as I inevitably will because I am human and flawed, you will be right there to guide me back to the right path. You will correct me, but you will do it in the most loving, gentle, compassionate way possible. You will not tear me down with harsh words or cruel criticism. Instead, you will lift me up while showing me where I went wrong and how I can do better. You have this incredible, almost magical ability to keep me grounded while simultaneously allowing me to grow and evolve as a person. You provide both roots and wings, both stability and freedom. Choosing you has definitely been the single best decision of my entire life. I know deep in my core that I am not foolish or naive. I would never be so senseless as to let go of a priceless diamond to chase after cheap, worthless crystals that merely sparkle without possessing any real value. When I truly got to know you, when I saw past the surface and understood the depth of your character, I felt like I had discovered the most precious person in this entire world. You are someone whose presence is rare and utterly irreplaceable, someone who cannot be duplicated or substituted. Your strength amazes me constantly. Your resilience in the face of adversity inspires me to be stronger myself. Your beauty, both the kind that radiates from within your soul and the kind that shines through your physical presence, captivated me from the very beginning and continues to captivate me every single day. I am selfish, yes, I freely admit that, but I am selfish only because I never want to experience the pain and emptiness of losing you. You are mine, and I have made the conscious choice to cherish you, to treasure you, to honor you, to protect you for the rest of my life, for as long as I draw breath in this world. People like you do not come into this world with any kind of frequency. Souls as beautiful and genuine as yours are incredibly rare, like finding a perfect pearl in an endless ocean. I am incredibly, impossibly lucky to have found you, and I recognize this blessing for the miracle that it truly is. I will not ever let go of this wonderful opportunity that the Almighty, the Divine, the Universe, whatever name we give to that higher power, has blessed me with. You might not need me in the same desperate, all-consuming way that I need you, but I know with every fiber of my being, with every cell in my body, with every thought in my mind, that I need you completely and absolutely. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, to experience every single joy that comes our way, every challenge that tests us, every moment that life brings us, both the good times that make us laugh and dance with happiness, and the bad times that make us cling to each other for comfort and strength. With you by my side, I know beyond any doubt that I will have the strength, the courage, the determination to face absolutely anything that life throws at us. You are my happiness, the source of my joy and contentment. You are my strength, the foundation that holds me up when I feel weak. You are my comfort, the safe harbor I return to when the storms of life rage around me. Thank you, from the deepest part of my heart, for coming into my life and completely transforming it. Thank you for staying with me despite my many flaws and shortcomings, despite my imperfections and mistakes. You are everything I have ever wanted, everything I have ever dreamed of finding in another person, and so much more than I ever dared to hope for. I am never letting go of you, not in this lifetime or any other. I want you in ways that I will never be fully able to articulate or put into words, no matter how many thousands of words I speak or write. But I hope you understand, I hope you can feel in your heart just how much you mean to me. You are my entire world, my universe, my everything, and I cannot wait to spend my entire life cherishing you, honoring you, and showing you every single day how much I love you. Speaking of our life together, of the future that awaits us, I have been thinking so much, so deeply, so constantly about what lies ahead. And I have developed this wonderful, vivid vision of us living together in a cozy cottage nestled up in the mountains, far away from the noise and chaos of city life. Just imagine it with me for a moment. Close your eyes and picture it. A place where the air is fresh and clean, unpolluted and filled with the scent of pine trees and wildflowers. A place where the views are absolutely breathtaking, where we can look out every morning and see mountain peaks touching the sky. A place where life is simple, uncomplicated, peaceful, and fulfilling in ways that our current busy lives cannot quite achieve. We could build that little cottage ourselves, or at least be intimately involved in every aspect of its creation. It would be a place that is entirely ours, not something bought from a stranger or inherited from someone else, but something we create together with our own hands and hearts. Every beam, every stone, every window would be placed with intention and love. It would be filled with our warmth, our laughter, our dreams, our energy. We could establish a small vegetable garden where we grow our own produce, cultivate our own fruits, and truly live off the land in harmony with nature, embracing a more peaceful, more fulfilling, more meaningful lifestyle than what most people ever experience. Does that not sound absolutely amazing to you? Because I can already see it so clearly in my mind, as vivid as if I were watching a movie or looking at a photograph. A home we build from the ground up, brick by brick, board by board, filled with our shared dreams and loving care. No one will be there to disturb our peace or pull us apart or interfere in our lives. It would just be us, spending our days together, loving each other deeply and unconditionally, creating beautiful memories every single day that we will carry with us forever. We could wake up each morning to the sound of birds singing their dawn chorus, spend our days working on the land and caring for our home, and in the evenings, we would sit together on our porch, wrapped in blankets, watching the most gorgeous sunsets paint the sky in brilliant shades of orange, pink, purple, and gold. I know with absolute certainty that we could make this dream a tangible reality, not just a fantasy we talk about but never pursue. We could create a place where we build our family, where we raise our children, where we start a completely new chapter of our lives together. We will design our home exactly the way we want it, with every single detail reflecting our personalities, our tastes, our values, and the deep love we share. We could have a small garden right in front of the cottage, filled with colorful flowers that bloom in different seasons and fresh vegetables that we harvest for our meals. I imagine a beautiful wooden swing right in the middle of that garden, hanging from a sturdy tree branch or a specially built frame. It would be a place where we can sit together, rocking gently back and forth, relaxing completely, and just enjoying all the natural beauty that surrounds us. We could sit there in comfortable silence, or talk for hours about everything and nothing, sharing our thoughts and dreams and observations about life. The cottage itself will be cozy but highly functional, with a well-equipped kitchen where I would absolutely love to spend time cooking and baking for you. That kitchen would become one of my favorite spaces in our entire home. We could try new recipes together, experimenting with different cuisines and techniques, learning and growing together in our culinary skills. I would surprise you regularly with freshly baked treats, warm bread pulled from the oven, cookies that fill the house with their sweet aroma, pies made with fruit from our own garden. Cooking in that kitchen will be one of my greatest joys, knowing that I am making something special, something nourishing and delicious, just for you and our family. We could even dedicate one room to be a small library, filled with shelves upon shelves of all kinds of books. Novels that transport us to different worlds and different times. Cookbooks that inspire our culinary adventures. Adventure stories that fuel our imagination. Poetry that speaks to our souls. Non-fiction that expands our understanding of the world. Everything we could possibly want to read would be there at our fingertips. It would be a sanctuary, a place where we could relax after a long day, curl up in comfortable chairs, and escape into different worlds through the magic of literature. And it would also serve as a wonderful way for us to inspire and cultivate a love for reading in our future children. I can already see us sitting in that library, with our little ones gathered around us, reading stories to them in animated voices, helping them develop the curiosity and boundless imagination that books naturally inspire in young minds. We could make it a nightly ritual, a special time that they will remember fondly for the rest of their lives. Teaching them to bake cookies or prepare simple meals could be another wonderful family activity. I can picture us all in the kitchen together, flour absolutely everywhere, coating the counters and even our faces, as we laugh and teach them step by step how to make delicious treats with their own hands. We will raise our children with abundant love and consistent care, making absolutely sure they grow up with good manners, strong moral values, respect for others, and the confidence to be themselves. I can already imagine in vivid detail what our family would look like. At least one boy and one girl, the perfect balanced pair, though I would happily welcome more children if that is what you desire. I have thought about this scenario so many times, playing it out in my mind like a cherished daydream. Our son will be the older one, taking on that protective big brother role naturally, always looking out for his younger sister, making sure she is safe and happy, teaching her about the world, standing up for her when necessary. We will raise them in an environment absolutely filled with love, genuine laughter, and continuous learning. We will teach them how to be kind to others, even when it is difficult. We will show them how to be strong without being harsh, how to be confident without being arrogant. We will instill in them a deep respect for themselves and for others, regardless of differences. We will also make sure to go on lots of holidays together, regular trips to explore new places, showing our kids all the incredible wonders of the world that are out there waiting to be discovered. There is so much beauty, so much diversity, so many amazing sights and experiences out there for us to discover as a family. So many adventures are just waiting for us, calling to us, ready to create memories that will last a lifetime. And I cannot wait to experience all of them with you and our children by my side. I am eagerly, almost impatiently waiting for the day when we can finally start living together under the same roof, building our life together step by step, day by day, and sharing in all the joys, the challenges, the mundane moments, and the extraordinary experiences that come with it. Every single day, I picture different scenarios in my mind, imagining our life together in all kinds of wonderful ways. Sometimes I think about what our house will look like, down to the smallest details like the color of the curtains and the pattern of the dishes. Other times I dream about the adventures we will have, the places we will go, the experiences we will share. And sometimes I just imagine us simply holding hands, walking together, completely happy and content with exactly where life has taken us. I have even thought about the names of our children, creating lists and considering the meaning and significance of each name. I imagine how perfect our little family will be, how complete I will feel with all of you in my life. We will be so deeply, profoundly happy together. And I promise you, with every ounce of my being, to protect you and our kids from anything harmful or dangerous that comes our way. I will be your shield, your guardian, your protector. I already feel so much love for all of you, even though we have not started this chapter of our lives yet. Even though our children do not yet exist, I already love them because they are part of you and part of our shared future.